Happy Wednesday, beautiful souls. Happy summer solstice. This is Shamama Hunting Owl with a new message for the twins for this week. It's also not only the summer solstice today, but it is the new moon coming up in Cancer, I believe, on Friday. So we have lots of interesting energies happening this week. We always have lots of interesting energies happening, don't we? Okay, so always, I want to start by thanking everyone who has subscribed, liked, shared, commented, both here on YouTube and on Facebook for my daily card readings, on Instagram also, you guys. I post them there too. Thank you all so much for showing so much love and so much support for myself and for this community as a whole. Thank you for everyone who has reached out for sessions with me, healing, readings, spiritual guidance. You guys are awesome. I love working with all of you, so thank you. Thank you for everyone who has donated to my channel, also sent me gifts and everything like that. You guys are so awesome, and I love you guys so much. Okay, let's talk about what's going on with this crazy energy of this solstice, guys. Okay, lots and lots of triggers happening. Lots of more, I say this and it makes me so frustrated because, there's always more and more layers. Stuff that just keeps coming up to see if we're going to get tripped up on it again. The 3D illusion stuff. I talked about this in my last video. I want to really emphasize, I'm not even going to say all of us. I know for me, the 3D illusion test has been tremendous lately. I have been being bombarded by shit in the 3D that would tell me that I'm just fucking batshit crazy, that everything I believe is wrong. But what I know is my truth, and I know to say fuck that shit because I know what my message is and what my signs and my synchronicities have been. So it's a matter of right now we're really being called into this place of, are we going to fall into these deep depths of darkness and despair over worrying about the 3D illusion? Are you going to fall into that lack of faith? Fuck that shit. I know my truth. We can't go back to that. So what's been happening in the triggers for me anyway lately have just been confirming for me more and more that the 3D is an illusion because nothing lines up. It's like a completely different reality. So I want you guys to remember that right now because a lot of people are reaching out going, I saw my twin, he says he doesn't love me. I saw my twin, he's still with his karmic, or she's still with her karmic, or, and even though I'm getting massive signs and synchronicities all the time, music, things like that, you guys are saying, I don't understand what's going on. This is a test of faith. This is a test to believe, and don't call it a test if you don't want. I like to call them tests because it's my little overachiever Capricorn in me, I guess. But for me, every time one of these triggers, these tests come up and I go, haha, fuck you. I know what you are. I'm not going to let you shake me. I'm going to transmute what you're doing. I'm going to transfer this energy. I'm going to release it and let it go and just go on my merry way. That's what we're supposed to be doing right now. So a lot of this energy with the solstice, with the new moon, is going to be bringing up this stuff for us, these layers again, confirming your faith. Also right now, there is going to be a tremendous amount of chakra work done for the divine feminine and the divine masculine. A tremendous amount of it is going to focus around the throat chakra. Upgrades, the ability to better communicate. There's that book back a long time ago, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, or vice versa, I don't know. And it talks about how men and women really don't communicate at the same levels or the same understanding. And this week it's been really obvious to me. I've talked to some of the divine feminine especially who have been in communication with their masculine. They don't understand why, like they'll say something and the masculine just doesn't get it. And when you start to dissect the words and the language and the and looking at it from the masculine perspective and the feminine perspective, we realize that there really has been this tremendous difference in the way men and women communicate, or masculine and feminine energies communicate, not necessarily gender, men and women. And part of what is happening is with this upgrade through the solstice and these chakra upgrades is communication is going to become much clearer between the masculine and the feminine energies. There's going to be an upgrade of clarity so that when we speak, literally speak, the words are understood. There is no room for misinterpretation or miscommunication. So that's really, really important. Heart chakra stuff. Peoples are messaging me, feeling massive amounts of heart chakra opening, exploding, aching, pains, body pains, aches. I mean, this shit's happening. We're, again, you know, all of the aches, all of the pains. You know what your body feels like. You know what feels normal and what doesn't feel normal. You know that this is part of the process. So continue to just embrace it. Don't worry about it. Don't panic about it. Go, oh, there's that weird pain again. I know what this is, and let it go. Now, obviously, if you're having real serious medical pains, whatever, go to a doctor and check it out. But know that a lot of the physical symptoms that we're having is all part of this ascension process. It's part of our physical body being brought up to where we need to be to ascend. Okay, so now this is something kind of different and interesting than a message that I wanted to talk about what's going on. I was shown, you know, we talked about being, I don't even remember when I talked about it. It was a long time ago, and I kind of talked about how there's this hierarchy, but not necessarily of power, but just like an order of how things get done. So no twin is better than any other twin. If you're coming union first, it doesn't matter. There's no rhyme or reason to any of that. It just is, okay? But what's happened is on our journey, you know, it's kind of like I kind of visualize it as we kind of get like out of our place a little bit. So we're on our path, but we kind of wander. It was kind of like they showed me like this, how you line up like preschoolers or kindergartners. You know, you line them up in a single file or a double file line, and they're on a field trip and they're walking and they're like bumping into each other. And Tommy, who started in the back of the line, is now in the front of the line, and he doesn't even know what he's doing, and he lost his partner. And Susie, who, you know, started in the front of the line, is now in the back of the line. And that's kind of what's going on right now on this journey. We've kind of lost our places a little bit. And now that's not a negative thing. That's not a negative thing. It's just that this is where our paths have kind of taken us. So what's happening now is this very neat filed line of everybody kind of moving ahead has been sort of kind of scattered and a little like disorganized. What they've shown me is going to start happening between now and the end of the year is we are going to be put back into our proper places. So this is actually very comforting, because for many of you who feel like you are off the path or you have lost your way, you are going to be kind of like a shepherd, herded back in, except in a different way. And this was what was really cool that was shown to me. It was kind of like a chess game, and I don't know how to play chess, so I know you like pick up the pieces and you move them wherever they're supposed to go, however many pieces each of them are supposed to go. But what I do know is, like, you know, you forcibly take a piece, pick it up, and move it to where you want it to be placed. It's kind of what's going to happen in the next few months for the twins. The divine is going to make a power move. A power move meaning it's actually going to pick each of us up like chess pieces and put us back in our spot. So if there's something that we have been stuck on, or if there is something that we keep just going around and around and around in circles with, or if we've gone astray a little bit, this is sort of like this tidying up of the troops. It's like bringing the battalion back in and reordering, restructuring, going, okay, here's what we got, guys. Here's where we're at. Let's regroup, reset, and get back out there and do it again. That's where we're at. So what's happened up until this point regarding this is the angels, the divine, the ascending masters, whoever your guides, have been moving the pieces in the heavens for us to help us move forward, to keep bringing us to where we need to be. In doing that, they have, and I'm going to use the word manipulated, but not using it in a negative way. I'm using manipulated by, they have altered, they have moved the pieces. So the angels have kind of like moved things, people, events in our environment to help propel us on our path. Now what's going to happen is, instead of maneuvering things around us, there's going to be a very bold step taken by the divine, where for one brief moment, God is going to completely take over. Okay? The divine, God, whatever, spirit, source, just for a brief moment, and they are going to, and Mother, Father, God is going to take over, and they're going to pick up your chess piece, and they are going to drop you. And I don't mean drop in a negative way. I mean gently, lovingly place you exactly where you need to be for the next part of this journey. Now, that's not to say, and it might be kind of a drop, because for some of us, where God is taking us and where God is moving us is someplace that we haven't wanted to move ourselves. So it could be a little bit of a tower energy. It could be a shakeup. However, and here's what we need to remember about this: the change that the divine is bringing about is only for our highest, greatest good. Even if you have no ability to visually see how an event could be for your positive, even if it seems negative or seems opposite from what you are wishing and praying for or hoping for or dreaming or desiring, know with complete faith that that event, whatever it will be for you, is going to propel you to the next phase, the next level. It's putting you back into the original formation to get you on your path to move to the next step. So I hope that makes sense. I don't know if it does. It makes sense to me. It made sense when they showed it to me. This is a big deal. This is a big deal for everyone who's still coming into union. I know there's been lots of chatter about June 30th being another huge reunion date for the twins, or union date. Also, August is a huge month. So everything that is happening is shifting us exactly to where we need to be to ready the new energies that are coming through. This reset is a reset at a different level. So it's almost like, it's like a video game where you beat a level and now you get, like, you've successfully beat that boss, but now there's a new boss at another level, and you have all of these new resources and tools, and you get to go to the supply shop and rebuy all of the needs that you need for the video game. Like, I watch my kids play it, so I don't even know. So, like, but that's the gist I get of it. So it's like we're being reordered, restocked to take this last leg of the journey. I was also shown this beautiful, beautiful vision of the divine masculines singing to their divine feminines, which was absolutely, absolutely beautiful. They were serenading us individually, and that, to me, the message I got with that was that we are truly in harmony now with our masculine counterpart. The devotion, the love, the harmony, the balance is all there now. The music was about harmonious union. We are in harmonious union. Believe it, you guys. I have these cryptic notes, so I ran out of paper, so I wrote on my thing. So let me just see what else I wanted to talk to you guys about before I start the reading. Okay. Back on the foundation, communication. Okay. Other things that I just wanted to talk about very, very briefly that are coming up is, oh yeah, jealousy. Okay, I know everybody is tired from this journey. I know everybody has busted their asses. We need to remember, and I said this in my last video, I'm going to repeat it again. We are of unity consciousness. We are all of one. So when one twin couple comes into union or reunion, we need to feel happy. We need to not go into a place of jealousy. I have seen this with so many twins this past week. And what I'm going to explain is, if you're not happy for the collective, then you're not happy for yourself. So we really need to get out of that place of lack and jealousy and know that if we focus our energy on our collective and on happiness for those twins who are coming together, that's what's going to help our own union, because we are praying for ourselves. We are focusing on ourselves when we focus on the collective. So remember that. So when you're feeling jealous, when you're feeling down, when you're feeling despair about your twin and your union and where it's at, remember you're putting that energy out there for the collective. When you put out positive, loving energy for the collective, you're putting that out there for yourself. So just remember that. You know, because it's all unity consciousness. It's all collective consciousness. We are all of one. And we need to really start looking at ourselves, each of us on this journey, as being of one energy. Okay, what else? I think that's it for that stuff, you guys. So I want to get into the reading, because this reading is super cool. And it's just kind of showing where we're headed right now, guys. And this reading was kind of like, it's not a divine masculine, divine feminine message. It's more like a little story about what's happening, is how I feel they presented it to me. So I used Rider-Waite Tarot for this reading. And the underlying energy that we started with is this Queen of Swords, okay? And I kind of think this is the same card that was the underlying energy maybe in the last reading. This is directly speaking for the divine feminine and the divine masculine, for getting control of your thoughts. Getting control of the thoughts in your mind, and really being empowered with what knowing your truth is, okay, in a secure way. This is the feminine energy. This is that gentle, secure, nurturing energy. This is that welcoming energy of, you know what, bring it. I know. I am in full power of my knowing. And that's what this is, being in full power of your knowing, and comfort and confidence in it, but in a gentle, not an arrogant confidence, but in a very secure, stable, feminine energy, feminine softness. So that's the underlying energy, guys. Now, the story that came out of this is, and it's really kind of funny because I drew these cards last night, and I'm picking up my phone for a reason, because I drew these cards before I went to bed, and I actually wanted to put this message out last night, but I didn't. And it was funny because I woke up during the night and I listened to various meditations on YouTube during the night, and I keep it on autoplay, so I start with something and it just goes wherever it goes. And I woke up during the middle of the night, and it was really funny because there's this channel I listen to called Circle of Light, and I'm gonna put the the link to the meditation in the box. But it's called the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine Healing Meditation. And I woke up and that was playing, and it was about halfway through. I think it's about a 22-minute video, and it was around 11 minutes when I woke up, and part of the video was talking about riding in victory. Okay, and it was the Divine Feminine talking to the Masculine about them riding in victory. And when I heard those words, my eyes just literally like opened in my sleep, because that was the first card that I drew before I went to sleep. And this is the Six of Wands. This is the victory card. This is our Divine Masculine. And I don't just mean the person, the Divine Masculine, but I mean in us also, our Divine Masculine side, our integrated part, but the Divine Masculine energy truly taking a victory lap and feeling victorious in their relationship with their Divine Feminine. They are moving toward the Divine Feminine because they are starting to come out of that dark night. They are starting to hear their messages, understand, maybe not on that level of I'm a twin flame and yada, 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 but they're feeling that pull. They're feeling that calling. They are conquering things in their lives that have held them back. And this victory that they are celebrating, they are moving forward. And in moving forward in victory, they are moving. I asked the cards, where are they going to? What is this victory that they are feeling so successful about? And it was this, it's the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? This victory that they are feeling so confident about is their beautiful Divine Feminine. About the materializing in the 3D world of their Divine Feminine. About them recognizing the fruits of the labor that their Divine Feminine has been putting in, and in what is happening, and in the transformation that is taking place. They are coming toward us, guys. Toward us. While we just tend to the things that we need to tend to. When we're not even looking in their direction, right? We're not even looking in their direction, and lo and behold, they are coming. It's about being attentive to the things that we have planted, into the things we are harvesting. Now is the time, the solstice, the new moon. We are going to start manifesting abundance in the most crazy, unexpected way, guys. And I really feel like part of this has to play with this hand of God moment, stepping in and restructuring and reordering us on our journey, putting us back in this place. Because we are ready. We are so ready. So I asked then, what does the Divine Masculine want with this Divine Feminine? You know, here's the cards. You know, he's moving toward the Divine Feminine. We're not even paying attention. We're happy in our little garden, all grounded and secure with in our solar plexus energy, very yellow. But what does he want? What does the Divine Masculine want? What is he coming for? And the next card we got was the Four of Wands. And what's amazing is this entire reading, we've got Wands, we've got Pentacles, and we've got a couple major Arcana cards. So what is he moving toward? What is the Divine Masculine moving toward? Stability. Okay? Celebration. I'm going to say it, the Happy Marriage card. Okay? This is what they want. This is celebrating with their Divine Feminine. This is what the Masculine wants. This is what the Feminine wants. The Masculine is recognizing it, and they are moving toward it. The next question I had for the cards was, okay, so if this is what they're moving toward, what does the Divine Feminine need to do at this time? And the next card we got was the Empress. Just be the fucking Empress. That's it. That's it. I mean, how simple? Be the Divine Feminine. Be your authentic self. Take the action steps you're guided to take. Be secure. And that's all you need to do. Again, focus on your power. Focus on your truth of who you are. You are the fucking Empress. Okay? So I then asked for for what needs to happen after that. Not only do we need to be the Empress, obviously, but is there anything else that needs to be done in the meantime? And we got the Temperance card. And this is the angels working. So while we sit in our power of being the Empress and continue to create and manifest and believe in all of our truth, the angels are continuing to work. Okay? The alchemy is being made. The mixture is being brought. And again, you know, I'm going to pull these cards all at once. 3 yellows, lots of yellow, solar plexus. Again, the divine feminine is really starting to get strong in her solar plexus energy. And if we are, that means our masculine is. Because as we get into that I am power, that's what's bringing him the victory. That's what's bringing him closer to us. We stand in our truth, they can stand in their truth. So the alchemy is still happening. So as these angels continue to alchemy, we get what happens next, which is the 8 of Wands, which is, once again, the angels are making this energy move very, very quickly. They are bringing it from the heavens down to the earth, down to our physical world, to bring new life to that which we may have thought had been lost. Okay? That's what they're saying. This is new life. This is like, they're showing me like the drink of life, the fountain of life. And it's literally, they're just mixing it so right that it's going to set everything blazing again into action for those who have felt stuck. But what is this action step is what I asked. What is this action step that the divine masculine is going to do? What is this step that we are coming into? Where is it taking us, I guess, is kind of what I wanted to know. And it gave me the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? The 10 of Pentacles is about having everything, wishes fulfilled, complete abundance, prosperity. With the twin, I mean, we've got the couple in the background, we've got spirit, we've got the loyalty of the dog, we have everything we need. We've always had everything we need. We just never realized it. We had to learn that it was all inside of us. Through this healing journey, through this process, we have come to the understanding everything we need is within us. As we continue to integrate that, as we continue to allow ourselves to become whole, this is where we end up. Our divine masculines are truly working. I don't care what the 3D says. I don't care what illusions you may see around you. It's happening. I want you guys to pay very close attention to listening. Really listening to the words, listening to the messages behind the words, really just paying close attention to what's happening around you. There are so many signs that are being missed, that we're just kind of sloughing off because we're not trusting in the system. We're not trusting in our twin completely. I just want to remind you guys, when your twin says, I love you, I miss you, believe them. Believe them. Do not doubt that their feelings are true and sincere. Because they are. They are. Just because their physical world doesn't represent it, just because they haven't all gotten their shit together, quote unquote, to bring it to where it needs to be at in the 3D, know that you should never doubt your twin. I go back to it. Do not doubt. Know your truth. Have the faith. Going back to more than faith is just the knowing, the choosing, the knowing, and the power in that. So that's it, guys. You know, manifest the fuck out of this moon that's coming up. Bring it all in. Enjoy every moment of it. It's a beautiful ride. And there is so much love that we are meant to spread. If you can't be with your twin right now, if you don't know who your twin is, take that love, take all that love you feel for them, and go pour it out on somebody else in the physical world if your twin's not there. And I don't mean in a sexual way, guys. I mean truly take that heartfelt, genuine love and go shower it on the people who are in your 3D world now that you can give it to. And do it in honor of your twin. Kind of like pay homage, dedication. I am sharing this love with you, you know, as a gift, as a transfer of energy, as a shared energy for my twin, for you, for me, for the collective. So that's it, guys. I want you guys to have a wonderful, wonderful week. I want you to stay in faith, and I want you to stay focused. I am sending you all so much love and light, so much gratitude and blessings. Continue to reach out, continue to be there for each other, you guys. I love you all so much. Have a great week. Mwah. And I'll see you soon. Bye.